Hey everyone, Ryan Young, Kama Jiu-Jitsu. And today I wanted to cover a topic that was actually brought up to me by a good friend of mine, Mike Onzuka, Professor Mike Onzuka, who runs, he and his twin brother Chris, they run O2 Martial Arts in Aiea, Hawaii. It's on the island of Oahu. And they've been running the school for a long time. In fact, of all the House and Gracie affiliate schools, they're the absolute longest. They've been around since, I want to say, the early 90s, right after the UFC. Anyway, they've been running the school for decades now. And Professor Mike texted me yesterday and said, hey, how about doing this one for a topic? So I'll go over right now. And the topic is, what if you lay off of jiu-jitsu for a number of years and then you come back into it? Your rank, the rank that you had when you left jiu-jitsu, should you still be that rank? And should you demote yourself? Meaning, let's say I was a purple belt when I stopped training, and it's 5, 6, 7 years now, however long it's been, and then since I've been on the mat. And I want to come back and train, so I come back and I tell myself, you know what? I'm not a purple belt anymore. I'll just wear a white belt. Now, can I do that? Well, the answer is yes and no. Yes, in that you can do it, but no, in that your professor may tell you, no, you got to wear your purple belt because that's what you earned. Especially if it's a purple belt, if it's the purple belt earned at that school. So you're going back to your old school. Your professor goes, no, you were not a white belt. You were a purple belt when you left. So put your purple belt back on. And then you protest and you say, well, no, but it's been so long, I'm not that good anymore. I'm going to get my ass kicked. Well, yeah, that's probably true, but too bad. As Mike told me, he says he looks at it as a physician. Let's say you go to medical school and you go through your residency and you go through your internship, or rather the other way around, and you become a doctor. And after that, you decide to take a layoff and do something else. Maybe you travel the world. You were board certified, right, as a doctor, but you just decided to do something else. You weren't in the medical practice field at all. And you came back to it. Are you no longer a doctor? You're still a doctor. Your skills may not be up to where they need to be, so you may need to take some courses or seminars or work with an existing doctor in the field that you want to practice in, so you can kind of get back up to speed. Same thing with your rank in jiu-jitsu. Your rank doesn't drop. Your skills may drop, but you need to work yourself out to get to where you used to be, which then leads to another situation. What if you kind of come in and out for a period of time, let's say over a 10-year period, train occasionally, you train in fits and starts, right? Train for a period and then stop. Train for a period and then stop. Train for a period and then stop. And you do this at one academy for a long time. In fact, Professor Mike mentions to me about one of their students who ended up leaving their school, going to another school, training there for a couple of years, and then this purple belt got his brown belt. And he'll say, well, I trained with Professor Mike for 16 years and all I got was my purple belt. But I guess he neglects to mention that there were periods of time where he didn't train all that much, and as a result, your skills drop, you bring them back up. Your skills drop, you bring them back up. But because you're doing that, your skills never really progress as they're supposed to get to the next level. Granted, I assume this person has been committing himself more to training, which is why he finally earned his brown belt. But it's not your decision to demote yourself or to not demote yourself. It's really up to your professor. Some professors will demote you. They'll say, you haven't been around for a while, you're no longer a purple belt, so I'm going to make you wear your blue belt again. And if you want to train there, you have to be fine with it. If you're not fine with it, then go somewhere else. So that's where I am on that question. And I know Professor Dave is there as well, especially if you earned it from him. If you earned it somewhere else, then yeah, I think I mentioned in the other belt video I did that Dave is very open, let's just say open, to demoting somebody who earned their rank at another school and who doesn't seem to have what he requires as far as your knowledge. If there's any topic that you want discussed, bring it up. Email me, kamajujitsu@gmail.com. Facebook us at Kama Jiu-Jitsu on Facebook. Or just reply down below. Take care. Happy training. Bye-bye.